Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness Tristan here, and I am bringing you guys ghostly advice, a weekly advice series that I sometimes don't do weekly, but either way, I'm gonna get right into it. So my email's in the description below as always, and I'm really sorry for not responding to you guys. These were sent in January, and maybe I'll have to do some other kind of event, like a ghostly advice live stream or something like that, to get through all these emails, you know, stuff like that. I have 200 of them, so I really do appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate that you guys can come to me for advice, and I do not delete any of them unless I reply to them, so I should just, you know, kind of sit down and sift through the ones that, you know, wouldn't really make for good episodes and respond to all of you, and then make, like, a live stream about everything. So if that sounds like a great idea, don't forget to smash that like button. As always, guys, I'm sorry for taking so long. I'm actually going to get right into the video. So, hi Tristan, I'm sorry I spelled that wrong. I'm 14 and I'm that one kid in my grade that nobody likes. I've liked a lot of girls in my life and I try to date them, but I am way too nice and I always get friend zoned. I asked a girl out about a month ago and she used the excuse, I can't think of my friend that way, and she's been pushing me away ever since. I have one actual friend and he always hangs out with other people. How do I fix nobody liking me and me being too nice? It would be awesome to put this on ghostly advice. Thanks. Alright, now I'm totally stealing this from Jenna Marbles and I just want you guys to know that before you call me out, but it makes a lot of fucking sense. You can't just be like, oh my god, I'm this nice guy, so everyone should date me and everyone should love me because I'm this nice guy. No, niceness is a thing that should just happen. Everyone should be nice. Everyone should be, you know, treated equally and fair, and everything should be good in that aspect. So just because you're nice, that doesn't mean that you're somewhat special. And I hate to say that, but it doesn't mean that you are the most date-worthy person ever. And why by that I mean she could not even connect with you at all, dude. She could not you know, really have feelings for you generally. And yes, it's a stupid excuse of her to say that, but yeah, you're in the friend zone. So what I would do, bro, is first you need to recognize that you can never be too nice, but you need to have other good qualities about you. You can't just be like, I'm such a nice guy, why don't girls, you know, why are girls all over my dick? Because that's not how it works. I mean, being nice helps, but you really need to be a, you know, funny and, you know, whatever stuff girls like, you need to be that guy. But what I'm saying is be yourself. I'm not saying change. I'm not saying be like, oh, well, I gotta do this, I gotta be this guy and I gotta dress like this and other things. And so you said you have one friend that he hangs out with other people. So what I would say to him is ask him if you can hang out in those groups as well. You really need to get out there and socialize and kind of see the world in this way, and get out there with your buddies and talk to some girls. Just try to make a move within the first 2 weeks or something like that. And it seems pretty soon, but you don't want to be put in that friend zone spot, because if you're constantly, I've also stolen this idea here, but is basically if you're constantly only doing things friends do, right, like constantly listening to her about other boyfriends and giving her advice, how is she going to think of you as a boyfriend, right? Because if she has a boyfriend, right, she's not going to want to talk to some other guy about it who is not her boyfriend. Sorry, that point was, wait, I'm trying to figure out how to word this properly, but basically she's not going to want to date you after that. She's like, oh my god, this guy's a really cool friend and I want this and everything. But no, you need to, you know, flirt with her, maybe tease her a little bit with your hands or whatever you want to do. I'm not saying like smack her ass, bro, but you know, there's things you can do that really show the true side of you. And I'm not saying change for anybody, and I'll get right into that in the next email. So I really think, bro, don't be like, oh my god, I'm too nice to have a girlfriend, because that's not exactly how it works. You need to have other attractive qualities. I'm not saying you don't. I don't know you, but you need to exploit those. Hey, I'm running into some problems at school. So I started high school with a reputation of being a nerd, so not many girls wanted to date me. At this school, I am a lot like the popular boys and have tried to lose my uncool friends, but they still want to be really close. I talk to them on Xbox, but at school, they sort of follow me and my friends around me, and it's really embarrassing. Could you please help change my reputation and get to go out with more girls? I asked some of my close girlfriends, and they said I'm a 7 on looks and 9 on personality, so I should confront my nerdy friends about that and just let it run on. Please help. I'm going to start this by saying you're being a dick. That's all I need to say. And I went through this exact same thing in the 7th grade, maybe even the 8th grade as well. I was like, oh, well, basically, I'm a nerd, and right, I don't want to be seen with you guys, because it was a douchebag thing to do. Never ever do this. Never drop your friends to have a better reputation with girls, because here's the thing that I need you to take from this, is that if a girl does not want to date you for what she thinks about you or how you actually are or whatever, then she is not gonna be a good girlfriend, and that's her own fucking problem. Do not change to date a girl. Do not be like, oh my god, I gotta be this guy, I gotta ride a bike and, you know, freaking like a motorcycle, not like a not like a bike. I'm gonna be a tandem bicycle. But you need to be yourself, dude. You need to date girls who like you for you. And if they're not dating you, they don't like you for you. I'm sorry to break that to you, dude. Maybe you are a bit of a nerd, and I don't consider it a bad thing. You know, I mean, it could be a percentage of the reason why I'm single, but do I give a fuck? No, not about that aspect, because I would much rather date a girl who likes me for me than be in a fake relationship. And so when it comes to you being like, oh my god, I need to ditch my friends so I can be better with girls, dude, your friends will always be there. As you've seen, girls will not. So what I would say to you is drop that attitude, bro. Don't think of yourself as such a big deal. And what I would say is, you act like a lot of popular boys. Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. That's not necessarily an amazing thing you should really look up to. Like I said, I learned from my own experiences. It's a dick move to abandon your friends, because they will always be here for you, and they still are there for me. And it's just one of those things that you really don't want. Girlfriends are temporary. Friends last a lot longer most of the time, and you should not date girls who don't want to date you. So when it comes to your reputation, actually, this is causing problems in your reputation, because all I would suggest to you, bro, is just getting to know these girls. And if they like you for you, and you show them that side of you, then there are good girls to date. And so if they don't, then fuck them. Not literally, because you won't be able to. So yeah, bro, I'm sorry to go a little bit on the offensive side of that. I hope you guys enjoyed that part, but it's serious. It's all genuine, and just going through that myself and actually doing that myself, and I know exactly where you're coming from, and I saw that it was completely wrong of me. So get that idea out of your head. And I'm going to move on to the very last email, hopefully a lot happier. This one's actually really funny in my opinion, so I'm going to get right into it, no judging. Hey Tristan, so me and my cousin were playing a game about a year ago, and I knew instantly once I started reading this. And where we throw a ball back and catch it, but after a while she thought of kissing me, and we started making out. We stopped making out, but after that we played if we catch the ball, then 1 equals 1 kiss. I'm a very shy guy, and I've never kissed anyone besides my cousin. Now, he doesn't specify his age, which bothers me. About a year ago, maybe 13, 14. That's what I would say. And whenever I think about her, I get a boner. I know how much I want to forget about that day, but I just keep going back to wanting to kiss her more. She keeps giving me mixed signals, and I've never kissed her since that day. I have no friends that are girls, but I have many friends. I would very much appreciate if you would put this on your video for your marathon, because this was 2 months ago. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, so what I would say to you, bro, is cousins are generally considered off limits. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do, because when it comes to making out and stuff, as long as it, I don't even know if it's, I know it's illegal to have like direct incest, but I don't know about cousins. But that's just an area you really don't want to venture into, because they're family, bro. And if you did ever have a thing with her that's not approved, no one's gonna approve of that. It's just not acceptable. Not just by your family, but just by people in general. Like, who's gonna want to go to that wedding? It'd be fucking weird. But what I'm saying to you, bro, is if you have feelings for your cousin, you need to find other girls that you do have feelings for, because I know you do, and I know you really, you know, liked what you and your cousin had, and it's just really weird to me. But I kind of get where you're coming from, because you're alone and everything, and it makes a lot of sense. But what I would say to you, bro, is you need to start hanging out with your friends more, and hopefully start hanging out with girls more. Because if you guys are hanging out in groups and going doing social events and everything, then you guys will be able to go and meet girls together as friends with healthy relationships that do not depend in your family, and that are not going to be quote quote considered taboo. So what I would say to you, bro, is just start fantasizing about other women. And it sounds so weird to say, usually want to say the opposite, right? But in this case, you really want to say this, is start fantasizing about other women. Think about other girls in your school that you like, and maybe get a boner doing that. I don't know. I mean, whatever really floats your boat, or Roxy Johnson, or, you know, whatever. So when it comes to that kind of thing, bro, do not pursue your cousin at all. It's just not healthy, and I know you said you regret it and everything. And so what I would say is, yeah, do not do that. Do not play games with her like that. If she wants to make out with you, that is her own prerogative, and she can do that all she wants. She can think about that. I'm sorry. Do not go through with it. I know it may be resisting. It may be tempting because you've, wanted to make out and you've never had any things with any other girls. What I'd say is just like start talking to girls more in class, whatever. I've said this point so many times. Just start talking to girls more at your school, just in general. Doesn't matter who they are, and you will make friends that way with healthy relationships that are not considered taboo. So yeah, if you guys have ever done anything with your cousin, please let me know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to smash that like button for more ghostly advice. Have a great day, and remember the fact that I love you guys long time.